Now, everything is not about federal. Let me give you the list or the amount your state has received from federal government allocation for your state upkeep and for the development and whatever your state needs to do with money, which is called the federal government allocation to your state. Now, wait, let me explain. Delta State received the highest amount from January to August 2025. Now, Delta State received 423.85 billion naira. 423 billion nine Delta State received. I mean, that same Delta State will be say only POS, keke, marwa and bike and maybe, some petty job now they do for that state. No proper youth empowerment, no good infrastructure. They always look at people with the suffer. They received highest allocation from January to August 2025. Now the next is Rivers State. Rivers State received 388.76 billion naira. So if you are noticing anything that your state needs to do that they are not doing, this is how much the federal government has allocated to them from January to August 2025. So maybe your governor is embezzling it. Akwa Ibom received 306.88 billion naira. Bayelsa received 306.88 billion naira. Lagos State received 289.31 billion. Kano State received 195.12 billion naira. Edo State received 176.63 billion naira. Ondo State received 171 billion naira. Kaduna State received 165 billion naira. I'll be skipping the points now. Oyo State received 165 billion naira. Borno State, that insecurity that they still recently unalive a general, received 151 billion naira. Bauchi State received 146 billion naira. Niger State received 144 billion naira. Benue State, with the highest insecurity in 2025, received 141 billion naira. Sokoto State received 140 billion naira. Remember, I'm skipping the points. So Imo State of Hope Uzodinma received 139 billion naira. Cross River received 137 billion naira. Jigawa received 136 billion naira. Adamawa received 131 billion naira. Zamfara received 130 billion naira. Plateau received 129 billion naira. Anambra of Soludo that just did election received 128 billion naira. Kwara State, we just have insecurity, we just chase people from community. Kwara State received 126 billion naira. Gombe State received 123 billion naira. Abia State of Alesuti received 122 billion naira. Enugu State of Pitamba received 121 billion naira. Kebbi State received 120 billion naira. Yobe State received 119 billion naira. Osun State received 118 billion naira. Ekiti State received 116 billion naira. Taraba State received 115 billion naira. Kogi State received 114 billion naira. Nasarawa State received 113 billion naira. Ebonyi State received 112 billion naira. Ogun State received the lowest, 110 billion naira. Remember, I've been skipping the points. Then the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, where they received 121 billion naira. So this is the amount. I had to take my time to call the amount for you so that you know how much they don't give your governors, so that you know that your governors are contributing to whatever you're going through in your state. A huge amount of money has been given to your governors for the development of your state, for infrastructure, road, and every other thing they need to do. And guess what? Most of them still channel your attention to federal when they receive the money from federal. So now you know who to hold for blockers. In fact, don't also forget that as they're giving your state, your governors, they're also giving your local government chairman from federal. Remember, the local government is now autonomous. They receive their money from federal government. They've given them autonomy. So their money is not controlled by governors, although some state governors still control the local government chairmans and all that. But then they still receive money different from what your governors received. Don't also forget that there's an allocation given to your House of Rep members, your senators, for their constituency management. That money they there. So a lot of money is coming to your state, but those who you elect or select to represent you are embezzling it. Why you keep complaining every day? Nigeria this, Nigeria that. And remember who to hold accountable. As they drag the president, they drag your governors, your local government chairman, and your senators because they owe you a lot. Anyway, tell me what you think about this in the comment section, but before you do, please do not forget to
enjoy your weekend.
ABC Nigeria.